This episode of The Pulse is brought to you by Intimidation Clothing. Visit them at intimidationclothing.com.
Welcome, wrestling fans. Shut up, Grayson. You shut the fuck up. You're gonna announce to me that I'm fighting the Necro Butcher right from street fight with Brian Page? You ass? What kind of shit? I'm gonna kill you. Me? And you know what? Necro Butcher, you think I'm afraid of you, you mongoloid stoner piece of shit? I'm not the least bit. Let me show you what I can do right now. Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the now former HWA Heavyweight Champion, Jerome Phillips. He's standing by. What is... Somebody get this guy some help.
Why's my back so light? B.J. Whitmer, April 15th, I want my rematch. Hamilton, me and you, no mask, no games, just you and me, face to face. See you in April.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to The Pulse. What a chaotic scene we already have. As you just heard from Jerome Phillips, he is no longer the HWA Heavyweight Champion. B.J. Whitmer making a surprise return at HWA Hysteria. He is the new HWA Heavyweight Champion. Jerome Phillips has challenged him for HWA Deadline, coming to the Great Miami Event Center on Friday, April the 15th in Hamilton. We hope to see if we can find out if BJ is going to accept that challenge from Jerome a little bit later on. But right now, I want to bring in a newcomer here to the HWA. He made his debut at HWA Hysteria, Reed Bentley. And Reed, nice to see you. Welcome to The Pulse. And kind of a bad break here for you in your debut. How's the ankle?
What ankle?
You seem to hurt your ankle.
You know,
Tim
I want to know about that ankle. You left me in the middle of the ring for the whole match. You're walking around fine now? What's going on?
Actually, I gotta go because my ride's here, so I'll talk to you guys later.
What in the... I don't know what to make of this. Standing by tag team champions, the Heat Seekers. Unbelievable.
The Heartland Wrestling Association office contacted us and told us they originally planned on having both of the HWA Tag Team Champions in the Heartland Cup. But then a wrench came into the works. B.J. Whitmer won the HWA Heavyweight title. So now they give him one of the HWA's 8 spots to represent. So they tell us it's between us. We have to decide which Heat Seeker enters the tournament. Now, we haven't really talked about it yet. We haven't gone over it, looked at the papers, looked at the video, but there's only one choice. It's obvious that it's me. It's me.
It should be me.
It should be me.
I've been here long.
True. However, you didn't do anything in the HWA until I came in the picture.
There's only one way to settle this.
Good old-fashioned game, Camel, Firebomb, Palace.
1, 2, go.
1, 2, go. Bam! Camel spins Firebomb. There it is. Heartland Cup. Jeremy the Butcher Madrox will represent the Heat Seekers. See you then, boys.
You know what I proved tonight? I proved that one member of the Noble Bloods can hang with the Heat Seekers. Imagine what happens when we're both in the ring. Heat Seekers, you still haven't proved that you can beat the Noble Bloods. And when Chad Cruz finally makes his way back, we're gonna take back those tag team titles that you never earned. Would you come real close? close. Real close, come here. I want you to listen to me. Listen to you, Danny O'Brien. And I want you to watch this over and over again. I promise you there's gonna be a time when me and Chad get our hands on you. You can only hide behind that giant ape of yours for so long. And when we do get our hands on you, I promise you, we're gonna make you scream, we're gonna make you cry, and we're gonna make you bleed, Danny. I promise you.
BJ Whitmer. Hey, what's up, Mr. Ray? Congratulations, first of all, on winning the belt, but no rest for Jerome Phillips. He's already challenged you for April 15th in Hamilton. I want to know, are you going to accept that challenge?
You know what, Chris? My entire career, I've never really been a man of many words. So you know what? I'm going to keep my cards close to my chest this time. But I'll tell you what, I'll be there in Hamilton on April 15th. I'll answer everybody's questions that night.
All right, well, we'll see BJ Whitmer in Hamilton. HWA deadline, April the 15th.
Emerson, first finalist in the #1 contender tournament for the HWA title. I like the sound of that. Coming up next time at Norwood, we have Dustin Reyes against Jake Christ. The winner meets me. Now, I don't really care who wins that. I'm friends with Jake. We have a little bit of history, and he's helped me out in the business. Dustin, I have some issues with you, personal and professional, but it really doesn't matter to me who I take on in the finals. Because whoever is going against me in the finals, I'm going to win. When I cash in my #1 contender, it's going to be against the HWA champ BJ Whitmire, or Vu, or whoever it may be at that time. It really doesn't matter. Because I'm more focused now. I've been busting my butt in the gym, on the treadmill, in the ring. And I know these chances, they come few and far between. When I get my #1 contender match, I'm going to say new HWA champ.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a chaotic edition of The Pulse here live from Norwood at the Donald D. Crew Center. We will be back in Norwood on Saturday night, April the 30th. Stay tuned to HWAonline.com for more info on that show. But some things we already know about, some upcoming events. Friday night, April the 15th at the Great Miami Event Center in Hamilton. It is HWA deadline. We already know that Dustin Reyes will take on Jake Christ in our other semifinal match in the #1 contenders tournament. The winner of that match will go on to face Jesse Emerson at a date and time to be determined. We also know that BJ Whitmer plans on being there. The new HWA Heavyweight Champion said he will answer all our questions on April the 15th, and Jerome Phillips will be there too, and he's looking for a rematch. And this match just signed, Brutally Handsome. We saw them debut here at Hysteria. They will be taking on the former HWA Tag Team Champions, the Noble Bloods, on April the 15th. And let's not forget the big two-night extravaganza, April the 22nd, April the 23rd at the Claremont County Fairgrounds in Owensville, Ohio. It is the first annual Heartland Cup, where 8 of the HWA's elite take on 8 Indie All-Stars in a two-night tournament. And the first match announced for that show will be my usual co-host, who threw a tantrum of tantrums earlier, Relentless Ron Mathis, against International Independent Wrestling Superstar, the Necro Butcher. That is one of the first round matches. And again, stay tuned to HWAonline.com for all the details about our upcoming events. I am Chris the Brain, and thank you for watching The Pulse.